guys, today we're going to be looking at Scavenger of Human Sorrow by Death off of The Sound of Perseverance. Relatively simple track, much simpler than a lot of Death's other stuff. We're going to be looking at all the rhythm parts leading up to the solo and everything that comes after the solo because it's just a repeat of everything before that. Okay, so the first thing he does is that quick little intro solo, which I'm going to show you. So the first thing he does is this. So all that is on the first string 12, second string 12, third string 9. And then he gets into the fast stuff. So that's going to be your first little lick. He's going to go right here on the 17, 19, 20 on the second string. Same thing on the first string. And then go back down that walk. 20 on the 2. And then back to that 17. And then down that second string. To the 16th fret. You're going to do a hammer on and pull off there from 17, so 16, 17, 16. So what you have all together is so all together. The last thing he does is goes. So what you're going to do there is right here on this 17th fret of the third string, you're 17, 16, 14, back up, and what that is you're going 16, hammer onto 17, pull off, and then a pull off to that 14, hammer back onto 16. So the whole thing together is and that's going to be the first little solo, and then he gets into the main dance. So what he's doing there is he's going to go the open string, this is the 6th string, hit it and then chug it, and then to 1, and you'll hear the timing in your head. And the second time he does it, he's going to go to 3, and then he's going to do half the chugs that he did on that one, so only 4, and then right here on the 4th fret, and 6th fret of the 5th string, back down to that 4th fret. Restart with that 1st fret, and then he starts this arpeggio, which goes like this. So the picking pattern is a little weird, and it's just weird in general, but not that difficult once you got to figure it out. So he's going to start here on the 4th fret of the low E of the 6th string, because we're in D. He's going to go 4 to 7, and then 6 on the 5th and 4th strings. And he's going to hop up to the 9 with his pinky still on that 4th string. And then with his first finger, he's going to go to the 8th on the 3rd string, 9 on the 2nd string, and then back to the 8 on the 3rd. And the last leg of that goes. And what that is on the 4th string, you're going 9, 8, 6, and then 7 on the 5th string. That's the whole arpeggio. So slowly. So all together from the beginning of that riff. And that's going to be exactly what he plays when the lyrics are happening. And then when he gets to go in for the kill, he's going to change the arpeggio just one way. He's going to play through the whole riff again, and then but he changes it right at the end because he adds 2 notes, and it's going to go. So all he's doing is he gets to this last note, and then he's going to go. He's going to go from the 7 here to 6 5. And this kind of starts the next leg of the song. So the next thing you're going to hear is. So what he's playing there is he's on this 5th. That goes. It goes on the 5th string. My bad. He goes 5, 7, 8, and then 5 on the 4th string. Let that ring out for a second. Hammer on and pull off 5 and 7. And then he goes 8, 7 to the 4. So all together. So what he's doing right there is on the 7th fret or the 4th string. He's doing a power chord. Move it to the 8th, down to the 5th, back up to the 7th. And then back to. So all together, the way that flows goes. And then he's going to play this little klezmer scale lick that goes. And what he's doing there is right here on this 9th fret of the 3rd string, hammer on to 10, hammer on and pull off 9 and 10 on the 2nd string, and then 10, 9 on that 3rd again. So what we have is. And then down to the 12th on the 4 with your pinky, you can grab that. And then hammer on, pull off 9 and 10. So that's going to be that first little thing that he plays the thing over. So all together slowly. And he's going to then go back to, and he's going to have one little difference there, is he's going to start on the 7th of the 4th string. So 7, and then on the 5th string, that walk down of 8, 7, 5. And then restart it. He's going to do one last thing. That's going to go. And that's just going to bring us to the next riff. So it's going to go on the 4th string, 7, 8, 5, 7, like we played earlier, but not power chords this time, just notes. And then some chugging on the open 5th string. And the pattern that to this next riff is he's going to hit 2 open 5th strings in between each note, and the notes are 5, and the first riff takes place on the on the 4th string. So it's going to go 5, or 7, 8, 5, and then jump to the 3rd string and hit 6 with 2 in between. So it's going to sound like this. And then to restart that, he goes. It's right here on the 7th fret of the 3rd string to the 8th fret of the 4th, and then same thing, 1 fret back. So all together. And he's going to go, the second time he plays it, it's a little bit different. He goes. So what that's going to be is start on that 7 again, and then hop down to the 3rd string, 9 to the 7 to the 8 on the 2nd string, with those A strings, or the 5th string in between them. Restart. And this is where he gets to the chorus, or at least right before it. And this riff's going to go. So, sounds a little confusing, but it's not. It's 3 main groups. The first one is going to go, you're on this power chord right here, which is open 6th, 7 on the 4th, on the 5th, and 9 to finish that power chord. So it's going to go. So hit, chug, hit twice. You're going to go. That's going to go 7, 9, 10, 9. And then he's doing the same thing, except for he goes, and then 9 on the 4th string. And then the second one goes. So what he's doing there is that first one again, 7, 9, 10, 9. And then you're going to hop down to the 7th fret on the 6th string, and you're going to go 7, 9, 10 to the 7 back on that 5th string. So those two together are. He does one more, and this one's the easiest one. It goes. So all that is 7, 7, 9, 10, 9 again. And he plays that same one twice. And there's a pause in the middle where there's no music, so it goes. And then to finish off that riff, he goes that last one again where he goes down to the low string. So all together that goes. So that's, and then he does that and continues that by going to this next riff. And all that is he's going from 7 to 10. And he's going to go hit, speed pick, hit, speed pick. One, and he's going to hit it twice on each fret until it gets to 10. And then we get into probably the hardest riff of the song, which is this one. what he's doing there is on this 5th string, tremolo picking, and he's going to go 10, 9 on the 4th string. 10, 9, 10. And then he does this pull off. And that's going to go 10, 9, 7. And then 10 on the 5th string. And then skip strings till you get to right here on the 3rd string. You're going to hit that 7th, so it's going to go back down to that to restart the riff. But he doesn't fully restart it because he just goes 10, 9. So here's it slowly. And then he starts with this. So what he's doing there, 7, 9, 10 walk up to that 7 on the 3rd. And then the exact same pattern, this time he's starting on the 9. Slowly, that's. And then restart that. And then back to. And then that's what leads directly into the solo, which I will not be covering. A little too fast for me, but that is all the rhythm and that first little guitar solo to Scavenger of Human Sorrow by Death. So let's go over it one more time, slowly from the beginning. I messed up at the end. Anyway, that is the entirety of Scavenger of Human Sorrow off of Sound of Perseverance. Hope you enjoyed. Tell me what songs I should do below. Thank you for watching.